So you might remember from the last time that we created this map agent, and we could say burger restaurants near me. And this will go and look at the restaurants that are in the Maps API and return some. I'm in Mountain View here, so you can see a lot of these are returning Mountain View locations. And all these restaurants are relatively close by, right? So what happens if we take this same query and we pass it to our deployed endpoint living on the server? And you can see I have this burger restaurants near me query, and I'll hit run. What do you think will happen? Well, it responds with some restaurants, and none of these I really recognize. And I mean, Las Vegas is kind of close to me, but it's not really that close. You know, it's still like a 6-hour drive away, maybe 4. So what we could do is we can actually come in here and put in a refinement step into our prompts. So here, if we go to our index and we come down to our mapping agent, you can see that I've been playing around with this for the last few days. So I'll just come in and uncomment all of this. Yep, great. And we'll give... Hey, me again. I was actually just watching the video and realized I didn't actually explain what I was doing there when I was uncommenting that code. So I'm going to dive into it right now. So here we have our map agent flow. It has the defined flow for our map agent. And this is where I'm calling refine request. So the same agent is still running and it's still doing all the processing. We just added one extra step in that flow where it goes out to Gemini to determine whether or not refinement is required. So here I just created a prompt that says, do you have all the information you need to resolve this request? If a user requests something that requires location data but did not specify a location like Baltimore or did not specify a latitude and longitude value, return a JSON object like this, location false. If the user's location is not required to resolve the request, return a JSON object like this, location true. If the user requests help finding a restaurant or air quality, you cannot answer that without knowing the location. So here I'm pretty much prompting the model to let it know, hey, we actually require a location to resolve some of these requests. And right now, when you look at my previous prompt, it just says like, help the user resolve their request. So sometimes it would say, oh, help me find restaurants near here or near me, right? And the place would be me or the location would be here. And this just sends down JSON that my app will decode to say, hey, do we have location information or do we not have location information, and how can we work with that? So that's all this does, is it runs that step to check whether or not location information exists. And here we say if the location is not defined, return that it's not defined, and then prompt the app or the client for more information. So that's how we get the JSON on the client to then send up more information. And then it just, if the location information is defined, then it just goes back through to what we did in the previous video where we say, hey, help the user resolve their request like this, right? And it outputs JSON responses to my response. So that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching. I'll let the other guy finish. And we'll give it a shot on our app here. So if I say burger restaurant's not near me, it should now throw a location error saying like false, right? So what is my plan with this? Well, this allows me to tell the client, hey, location is missing, and then ask the client to make a location request on my behalf. So if we come back into our app here, let's just deploy this back to the server again. So we'll say gcloud build submit, and we'll get that submitted. And then we'll go and check out our Android app. So as you can see, my Pixel 8 has launched now, and if I go to the mapping agent and click hello and I hit send, you'll see it's just a regular LLM asking us how they can help us. So if I say find tacos near me, I hit send, we get this prompt, right? So what happens is my app returned that location false message. I handled it client side in my app, and then I said, hey, this doesn't have all the information that it needs. Let's add a location to it. So this is a way that we can refine the requests seamlessly without telling the user that we don't have all the information we need. So if I click only this time, And right now you can see in the upper right hand corner that it is getting the location. It's got like a little location icon pin dropped up there. And let's see, here we go. Here are some taco places near you in Mountain View, which is great. It's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to be able to find the taco places near me in Mountain View, so it gave me a list of those. So this is how we can use refinements with agents to communicate from the server down to the client. So that way the client has a seamless experience and doesn't have to go back and forth with the LLM. So thank you so much for watching. Take care. And if you have any tool ideas, leave them in the comments section below. Thanks. I'm Nohe. Take care. Bye.